The Mandalorian Season 3. I've been reviewing it on this channel, and I've liked most of the season so far. The first 3 episodes, I've actually liked it. So far, obviously, Season 2, I think I like a lot more still. Season 1 was really good, too. Season 3 still has to prove itself overall, but I've kind of liked what we've gotten so far. It's been pretty good. Nothing masterful, but it's decent. I'm not gonna deny that. But The Mandalorian is not in a good place, and I'm gonna be one of those really weird people here where I'm watching it, I kind of like it, I'm not gonna lie about it, but I also literally cannot help myself but laugh whenever I see Disney and Lucasfilm just fail, because it's kind of what they deserve. They get what they deserve. If Disney and Lucasfilm just completely cut off Star Wars right now, stop all of this, like, I'll be fine with it. They can cut it off. Just stop doing Star Wars. Don't do it. I don't need any more. It's all right. We got enough already. So The Mandalorian's premiere viewership has recently been floating around, and I'm going to kind of tie this in with something here with, you guessed it, Gina Carano. So The Mandalorian Season 3 premiere viewership reportedly worse than the Book of Boba Fett. So, Screen Rant, there's an article on Screen Rant that's been shared around a little bit here. It's just basically covering it here. It says, Samba TV, which is apparently one of the only people that are really covering the viewership for The Mandalorian, because Disney doesn't release their numbers apparently. I'm getting this all just based on what people have been saying, but that's what I've heard, that Samba TV is just a small percentage, but it gives you an estimation of what the viewership really is for The Mandalorian. So Samba TV estimates that The Mandalorian Season 3's premiere was watched by just under 1.5 million households on the Samba TV thing. 2% lower than the Book of Boba Fett's premiere, 28% lower than Obi-Wan Kenobi's, and 25% lower than The Mandalorian Season 2 premiere. The Mandalorian Season 3, their biggest show, their main big draw, at least that it was the big main draw, can't even beat out the Book of Boba Fett. And it is 25% lower than the Season 2 premiere of The Mandalorian. That was at its height. The beginning of Season 2, just off Season 1. We're going into this big crazy thing, this journey with Grogu and whatnot. Whether you liked Season 2 or not, that was the big high for Star Wars. Probably the highest it's gotten since, I would say, I would estimate The Force Awakens before we saw the mess of the sequels. That was probably Star Wars' biggest moment, where The Mandalorian Season 2 was coming out, and there was a lot of people talking about it. But I saw this actually get shared because Lauren Chen, of all people, is a political commentator. She does great stuff. But she posted this. I'm like, that is true. This is so very true. Gina Carano is getting the last laugh. And I'm bringing up Gina Carano because there is some things floating around Twitter now. We always gotta say, Twitter isn't real life. I get it. I know. The whole Gina Carano situation happened because of Twitter. Okay, I think that's generally what we believe here is they caved to the Twitter mob and the cancel culture mob on Twitter. They got her trending multiple times, got her canceled, and they still can't stop talking about her. She is on the top of their minds, even going into Season 3. They won in this little battle here. They got her removed from The Mandalorian, and they still can't stop talking about her because this is all that matters to them. Now, I saw this one shortly after the latest episode 3 of Mandalorian. I saw this shared, I saw this posted, and it's 5,000 likes. I'm like, okay, what the hell is this? So this guy's going off about an episode that had nothing to do with Gina Carano, nothing to do with Cara Dune, nothing to do with her at all. It's just another Mandalorian episode with some characters we have seen before, by the way. Doesn't matter. Gina Carano's still on their mind because it's the only significant thing that matters to them, because the agenda and the message that these types of people push is all that matters to them. It's not the story they're doing here in the episode or anything like that. It is what they've done, and that's the only thing they see as an achievement. It's the only happiness they've gotten, is getting Gina Carano removed from The Mandalorian. That is the only thing they find joy in. They only find joy in being terrible human beings. That's it. That's all they find joy in. So this person says, Katie O'Brien, it's the lady here who plays the Imperial chick on Mandalorian. She was in Season 2, by the way. Just to let you know, as Elia Kane, in one episode, had more presence, character, and talent than Gina Carano did in all her episodes as Cara Dune. She's a much better and much more interesting character, played by a much better actor. And then I saw this one get shared across my page, and I'm like, what in the world is wrong with these people? This one is much bigger. 52,000 likes, 52,000 This is basically the woke mob here that you would see in full force here again with, basically the same types of people who got Gina Carano removed. I am living for the fact that The Mandalorian kicked a muscular transphobe off the show and then brought in a muscular lesbian like Gina Carano is seething right now. They blurted out Gina Carano's name because, of course, they don't want Gina Carano's name to be searched and then have us find their tweet and then actually criticize their tweet because these people can't really handle it all too much. Now, I bring that up before that, this chick has been on The Mandalorian before because she was in season 2, so they didn't bring her in to replace Gina Carano in any way. She's been on the show before, and, considering the story with Moff Gideon they did in season 2, makes sense. We'll see her again. So she's been in the show before. This is not a replacement for Gina Carano. I know you want it to be. I really know you want it to be, but it's just not that. It isn't that. I'm sorry to tell you that, but it's just not the way it is. So I have this to say, once again proving these people will never care about the story you are telling. The only thing that matters to them is their cringe agenda. Congrats on your new audience, Disney. This is basically the types of people that Disney caters to now. This is their new fan. Now, I'm not saying that there can't be people out there who really don't like Disney and what they're doing and find some enjoyment in some of the things like I am. I'm never going to deny that. Like, there are a few things I have liked. I have liked season 3 so far. There is some good Bad Batch. There's not much lately, but there's some stuff. But these are the people that are their new fans. Okay, this is what matters to them now. They will make up shit. They'll say Gina Carano was replaced, which is bullshit. And then they'll just tweet things out like this to, once again, get another spike just like this. This is all they care about. They care about the agenda. They care about ruining people's lives and just being awful people. That is what they are. That is their livelihood, being bad people. That is what it is. So I got nothing against Katie O'Brien or whatever her name is here on the show. She was fine, whatever. I got nothing against her. I have everything against these people who are here on Twitter because these are the types of people that Disney catered to when they fired Gina Carano. This is what they did. It's the same type of bullshit slander, and it's just continuing to this day, and they're going to continue to do this all the way until this show ends. Okay, they're going to continue to do it afterwards as well. They're going to continue it as long as they can. And this is the constant fight that we are always in with these people. Okay, it's not just Gina Carano and Lucasfilm and Star Wars and Disney. It is widespread. It is everywhere. And we need to just continue to call shit out, say when shit's bad, say when shit's good. Just tell things how it is. Don't be some bullshitter like this. Don't be some agenda-driven fucking loser. So when I see tweets like that from those people, and then I see things like, oh, the Mandalorian's ratings are down. What is going on? Perhaps the Gina Carano situation played a part in that, Disney. And I can't help but chuckle about it. Oh well. It is what it is. The Mandalorian's dropping in ratings, so be it. You earned that, Disney. Congratulations. You wanted it. You got it. Good job. Gina Carano gets the last laugh. The ratings were higher when she was on the show. So what can I say? What can I say? Mandalorian, it's probably got decent ratings. It's not probably terrible, but it's only season 3 of this show, and it left on such a high. They should be on another high since it's their top show and it's just dropping. So, good job, Disney. Mandalorian, we'll see where it goes. I'm liking it so far. It's been all right. I don't think it's been as good as 1 and 2 so far, but I think it's decent, and it's definitely not going to be as good without Gina Carano. That's probably a guarantee, and I know there's a lot of people not watching it because of that. I considered it. It is what it is. I just felt like covering it, kind of giving my thoughts, especially if it's shit. But, yeah, Gina Carano, she's better off, I think. I know it's kind of hard to say that because I know she likes the character. I know she likes the fans and the fans of Cara, Dune, and all that stuff. I get it, and I'm sure she would love to be on The Mandalorian still. But I genuinely think she is better off, not associated with Disney and Lucasfilm and these people whatsoever. These people are just terrible. They're terrible people. And we mentioned this when it first happened. This Gina Carano situation will never go away from Disney. It will never, ever disappear from them. From now on, when The Mandalorian continues to release things, The Gina Carano situation, one way or another, will find its way back to it, and this is what Disney has plagued themselves with. It is what it is. You put it on yourself. You had to cave to the woke mob on Twitter, and this is your eternal punishment going forward, especially with this show. Congratulations, Disney. Congratulations, Lucasfilm. Congratulations, Kathleen Kennedy. I don't even know who the hell to blame anymore. All of them at this point. It's all a fucking disaster. And the people that they cater to, this is who they cater to. This is the people they cater to now. No matter if we get something good or not, ultimately, these are the types of people on Twitter. This Alyssa, whatever her name is, she is the agenda. She is the target audience. These people who genuinely do not care about the story whatsoever. And that is why everything is going to shit. It really is. Things are not going to get better. Okay? I'm not saying just because I like a thing or two, it's not getting better. It is going to continue to get worse. And Star Wars is in a very bad place right now. And it is what it is.